So now we'll get into it a little bit. So now we're gonna do some like, these are our call and response. So, what makes up a lifestyle? Because it's like this whole ideal lifestyle thing can be vague. You're telling me that I can live my ideal life. What does that even mean? I don't even know what a lifestyle is or care to think about it. So, what are your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual wants and needs? Wants and needs. So how many of us know what money is used for? So you can buy stuff, yes. So, but buy what?
Food, gas, water, $4 if you go to Busch Gardens.
Oh, you definitely, yeah, exactly. So you can get those things you want and the things you need. That, yes, that's the one thing that money's used for. What's the other thing money's used for? I talked about it a little bit.
I don't think it's the right answer, but stability.
Stability. So yeah, but that, yes, yeah, it is used for stability, but that's a part of the wants and needs. Investments. We're using our money to make money. So you get the wants and needs, you get the stability, and then we use our money to make money. Because again, if our money's not making money, then it's doing what? We're losing money. So we got to make sure that we're always making it. So what does that look like? Investing into certain things, investing in yourself, because people that go to college, actually, when you get your AA, you actually make, I think it's like 20,000 more than people that just have their high school diploma. So you're already investing in yourself to make more money. You're going to get your BA, it's like another 40 or 50,000 more. So you're investing in yourself to make more money. So what is the return on investment? So what we're going to look at is when you're thinking about your lifestyle, thinking about the material things that you want. Do I want a house? Do I want a car? Do I want these clothes? You know, so someone's like to look good. It's not a bad thing. I know we have this whole thing where we shun people for going out and buying Jordans or going out and getting the bag. Can you afford it? Does it fit in your budget? And so that's what we're going to be talking about. We're not going to be telling you how to restrict your money. We're going to tell you how to use your money in a way to get to the things that you want and that you need, and then also set you up for the future. Because those are the things that we have to figure out how to do. Because again, it's your ideal lifestyle. If your ideal lifestyle says, I want to go on vacations, then that's what you should be doing. But you have to do it in a way that doesn't hinder your bills. Because what we do is we say, I want to go on a vacation, and I'm going to take this whole paycheck and spend it on a vacation, when I could have literally just been saving over the last 7-8 months to go on this vacation. So I could go on this vacation, I saved to go on it, I do that, but then now, I don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck. I don't have to worry about my bills or my lights getting cut off. I don't have to worry about all of these other things. So how do we do it in a responsible way? How do we get to the things that we want in a responsible way? How do we get to the things that we need in a responsible way? And then how do we make sure that our money is making money? The other thing is, what are the moments? So we talked about vacations. Some people like going to concerts. What are those moments? Some people like to just go out in the woods. It don't always have to be about spending money. You know, my wife likes to sleep. Like, what are the things that you like? Can I get 5 minutes by the, or like, can I get 2 hours by the pool just chilling?
Yeah.
Like, she just wants to get away. What are the things that you enjoy doing? This is your lifestyle. What are the things that you want to accomplish? All of that goes into it. Who do you want to be? Do you want to like go work in finance and just be like just a regular person in finance, or do you want to actually be like the person that's, you know, I don't know if y'all know, but like Earn Your Leisure, or the people like that's on TV. You want to be on the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
So, okay. You want to be on podcast? What do you want to do? Do you want to be like you want to win a Grammy? Do you want to win an Emmy? Is it that you want to like just be philanthropic and give back? What is it that you want to do? How do you want to impact people? What do you want to accomplish? Who are the people that you would love to impact? Who are those people? And how do you want to impact them? So again, for me, it's like I learned about financial literacy when I was in college. And it was it wasn't too late, but a little bit after college, it was late. My professor told me about his daughter who was 16. who was budgeting her money. And I was 26 and I wasn't budgeting my money. And I was like, what does that even look like or mean? And then he told me about his dad. And this is what got me. He told me about his dad who was investing. And he was like, his dad is retired. His dad made $80K a year doing nothing. I said, how I do that, sir? He didn't tell me, but I went and got a book. So that book right there, Rich Dad Poor, The Richest Man in Babylon, that was one of the first books that I read, financial literacy. Then I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Then I read some other books. And what I realized is, usually when it comes to financial literacy, they're talking to certain type of people. And I would just give y'all a little, they're not talking to y'all. Most of the time. There's a lot of people that are out there now that are talking to, and when I say y'all, I mean they're not talking to upper middle class, lower class. If you're in any of those classes, you're not being talked to. And so I was like, that's where I fall. So I would like somebody to talk to me. So I'll be the person that talks to those people. Because at the end of the day, what's happening is most of the time they're talking to rich people because the rich people are going to be the people that can pay them for what they're talking about. And so I need to make money teaching you how to make money. And if I can't do that, then I'm not going to teach you. I used to work at the bank. They used to tell me, hey, send these people our way. $1,000 in their account. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do nothing with that person. They need to have at least $10,000. They need at least $50,000. They need to have at least $100,000. So again, I wanted to be the person that would have been talking to me when I was in that situation of I didn't have it. So who are the people you want to impact? And then believe in something bigger than yourself, because if you only believe in yourself, then you're going to be the stuff that you accomplish is going to be very limited. So believe in something bigger than you, believe in impacting people outside of you, and figure out what that looks like. And when we go back, we talked about skills. What are the skills that you have, and how can those skills benefit people? I know a lot of times they tell you chase the money, get to the bag. Chase honing your skills. Chase honing your skills. Yeah, we'll do the assessment. So you all have a piece of paper on your thing. You can answer those questions, and then afterwards we'll ask some questions about it. But basically, this is basically an assessment, because again, a lot of times what happens when we think about money, we think about how do we do things outside of ourselves. The goal is to get us to think about look inside intrinsically and figure out who are we, what do we have, what do we actually want. And then again, throughout this process, we're going to talk about how do we go get it. So we're going to give y'all like 5 minutes, and then we'll start back.